We're going to talk about Super Bowl ads.
Yeah.
Oh, they were horrible.
They were.
Or not the ads, the trailers. Okay.
They're so bad.
Did you watch? I sent you guys homework. I made you guys watch these trailers.
I watched most of them.
They're so bad.
Which one? Okay. Thank you for bringing the vibe. You talk about vibe. Thank you for bringing the vibe down. If there was one that you would say you did like, what one was it?
None. I'm sorry, Brett. I don't. I can tell you the one I hate the most.
Which one?
You want to hear that? Mm-hmm. The French Prince one.
Oh yeah.
Dude, what is Will Smith doing? What is Will Smith doing?
What'd you hate about it?
A lot.
Dude, just Will Smith being pathetic 24/7.
Dude, it's okay. It was an entanglement. Just leave it alone.
Brett, that's not an excuse for everything.
I feel like everything's an entanglement now. I feel like he's entanglement guy anymore. I can't look at him.
The meme of that's another thing. Like I will point out is men. Like whenever people are like men should be able to cry and men should be able to show their emotions. Yeah, until they get turned into memes.
Men should cry. Men shouldn't weep.
Okay, fair enough. That was deep.
I told my my
Put that
girlfriend
on a
that. She was
shirt.
like, "Yeah, that's
Put
true."
that on a shirt.
Because
Like
first merch.
it's one of those things, dude. It's like he's been turned into a meme. Anytime guys go through something like this, they get turned into a meme. But what about the show? Don't you? What about the idea of the show? Don't you like?
It just looks
Silly.
so preachy.
Yeah.
it is.
And you know, it is kind of like it looks more artsy, and I love artsy. Like I love Wes Anderson films. I love like color templates and whatnot. I love all that.
We covered the original when the full trailer for the show came out. And like we covered this really funny article called not having fat Uncle Phil was a shot to men.
But the genius of French Prince.
French Prince.
Fresh.
Is there like another?
I am the prince. No, the genius of a Fresh Prince was that they give you the whole background every day with a little cool song.
Yep.
And now they're just gonna like dramatic act. It is like, what's going on, Bob? When do I have to go to my uncle's house? And it's gonna be like,
And then
I don't want to know this about you.
Yeah.
I don't want to know this about you.
And then I'm
Be
really,
a man and cry in private.
Yeah. And
Like
then
the
I'm
rest of
really
us.
upset. Like they're doing it in modern time now, where like everybody
Yeah.
has social media. Like his, I'm assuming that's his cousin, Hillary, where like she comes in with like her beautiful braids. I really want braids like that. I'm going to get braids, and you guys can't say I'm racist.
One of the girls, I think the younger girl is now Hillary. It's adorable.
Wait, the younger girl? Really?
So
No.
Will had 3 cousins, 2 girls and Carlton.
Yeah, but like
Hillary was the older one, and then there was the little one that was a little cutie, like a little
Ashley. Yeah.
Right. So I think Ashley's playing Hillary now.
No, she's not.
She's in the show though.
No, she's not.
I saw her in the trailer.
I swear to God, she wasn't, because she's not doing acting anymore.
Brett's losing it because we're like
What
completely
they should have
derailing.
done is the same thing they put that somebody suggested for Home Alone. They should have just cast Will Smith and just not acknowledge the fact that he's like in his 50s.
Did you? That would have been great.
They said for Home Alone, they should have remade Home Alone and just have Macaulay Culkin play Kevin McAllister and not acknowledge the fact that he's in his 40s. It would be epic. Just have Will Smith do it.
They just got a kid that's clearly like a theater nerd.
Oh shit.
He was there. He was like, it was that or Netflix.
That's cousin Ashley.
Yeah.
She's not in it. No, she's not. She's not in it. I swear to God, she's not in it.
Okay.
Well, okay, fine.
I swear.
You're probably wrong, but
I might.
Like, you're absolutely right about the theater, and like all those actors who like are very clearly. We were watching Archive 81. We were watching Archive 81, and all I could think of while I was watching it was like, these are a bunch of theater nerds.
they're a bunch of theater dorks.
Which is cool. Like when Me Too happened. This is an aside.
I'm a theater dork.
Oh, you are.
I was in theater club 2 years. I won best actor twice. Like I was the theater nerd. I was the king of the theater dorks. Okay.
Yeah.
And
You got the height and the vocal range, like the vocal.
I wish I had a manlier voice.
But you've got the projection.
My name is Stain.
You've got the projection, though.
How do women feel about this voice?
Swear to me.
Swear to me.
But I don't know. I feel like I have a goofy voice, which makes sense because I'm a goofball. But I
hate the sound of my whenever Nick's like editing the vlog or somebody like sometimes like if Andy wants to get me out of his office, all he does is turn on an episode of Pop Culture Crisis, and as soon as I hear my voice, I run the frick out of the room.
All the worst clips for Pop Culture Crisis are gonna be with me, because I'm like, nope, done.
Dude,
like I can't listen to myself.
I can't stand the sound of my own voice. Like, I wish I had a more regal and lovingly awesome voice, but I do not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you ever heard Tim like do commercials?
No.
I wish I had that voice.
Hello.
Hi, welcome
Well,
to blah blah blah.
Hello.
Also, I
welcome
just
to
wanna
Pop
point
Culture
out-
Crisis.
Also, I wanted to point out I'm really disappointed in the new Fresh Prince.
We should get back on the topic of commercials.
It was we were talking about it, but
Okay.
we were talking about the worst one, which is the
Yeah.
Fresh Prince one, which everyone agreed.
Trailers you liked.
None. I hated them all.
I like the Jurassic World.
The
one.
Jurassic World one definitely was the best one there. I love Chris Pratt. I don't care what anyone says.
Chris Pratt is such a darling.
He is. He's kind of like he's like a dorkier Chris Hemsworth and less buff, but very very cool. I like him a lot. I did not hate the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness one, and I'll tell you why. Because somebody pointed out two things. First of all, I did hear a voice. Thought I hear Patrick Stewart's voice, which means we're gonna get Professor X.
I'm not counting the Marvel ones. I'm counting the commercials. You know?
These, I mean, most of this, I didn't care for the
Like
Nope.
the Sonic one was horrible.
But it's also like you're not going to get a lot from like a 30-second spot.
Super Bowl commercials used to be legendary.
I have an entire like MP3 file playlist of every Budweiser Real Men of Genius commercial ever made. It's like an hour. It's like an hour and 25 minutes
We
long.
should make a skit of that with the guys in the compound.
Incredible.
I don't even know what that is.
Great commercials.
It's that's oh my god, you're so young. She doesn't know what Real Men of Genius are.
Nope.
We'll do that later. But I love the Jurassic World trailer, and I did like the Sonic one because I like the first Sonic movie. It's just so inoffensive.
I'll tell you
and
which one I did
watchable.
like. I like Nope.
You liked it?
You like it?
Dude, this guy, what's his name?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. Dude, he's the next big thing.
Maybe.
I think so. I think he's the next big director.
Well-
he clearly has like an artistic perspective that's uniquely his own. And
He's given a lot of leeway to make the movie he wants to make.
Yeah, and he uses like clearly like he feels like the new either Wes Anderson or like what's this guy's name?
Racially charged Wes Anderson.
What, or Tarantino? No, obviously not Tarantino, but like they got their own boys.
Yeah.
And like it has like an aesthetic and a vibe. Like this feels like a Jordan Peele movie.
Yep.
He's the new guy.
He's doing well with he's doing a lot of producing as well. He produced the Candyman movie. I didn't like it, but
They're smart movie. It's a smart movie. It doesn't call the audience dumb. Like
I was okay with Get Out. I didn't like
Yeah.
Us. I thought Us was kind of trash.
I didn't see Us. Get Out was good.
Nope. I
Do you like the trailer for Nope? Because like there's theories that it's going to talk about aliens.
It seemed like a movie that's interesting. It seemed like
You're definitely right.
well
that,
done.
You're definitely right that he's given a lot of leeway as far as like he's got his own voice and it's very clearly his work.
Yeah, because like in a world where it's like the lowest common denominator reboots.
It's kind of like how Nolan gets that type of. Christopher Nolan is given that leeway too to make the movie. Like very few directors are going to get the budget to make a movie like Tenet.
Right.
Like Dune was given the budget. It was given for Villeneuve because it's an existing property.
But Dune was given the budget because A, it's a remake, and B, it had the cute young boys and girls. They got Zendaya and like whatever that guy's name is.
Timothy Chalamet.
Sure.
But in general, Christopher Nolan's one of the only directors that's going to get like the $150 million budget of Tenet, not based on an already existing
'Cause he's the
property.
man.
Because he's produced enough and he's had enough successes at the box
Yeah.
office that he's allowed to get weird with it and make the movie he
I
wants
think
to make.
Peele is like the next artiste, like next artist.
Yep. He's not. I don't think it's really for me. Like I said, I was not a huge fan of Us. Get Out was watchable, but it's not really my thing. Like those types of dramas. Like I'm not a huge fan of that type of like. I tend to be more. Like if it's going to be a drama, most of the stuff I watch is like crime dramas.
Neither am I. That's not my favorite either. So that's why I was so impressed with how compelling it was.
Yes. Of all these movies, I would also say that the Lord of the Rings one was offensive, just because it's very clearly not. Somebody, like, I was talking to Andrew downstairs. I did remember reading that it has like a budget of like $1 billion, the series. I would like to know who the money laundering head was, because I don't know where the hell the $1 billion went to make this.
Dude,
unless
most trailers I skipped. I was like, this is just 1 second like horror.
And most of them were just 30-second ad spots. But also another thing somebody points out too, we talked earlier about how there might be Tom Cruise doing like a version of Iron Man, like an alternate Earth Iron Man. And if you look at this picture right here, they point out that does look like the photo, like the distance when we saw that could very well be like Earth 25 Iron Man featuring Tom Cruise.
It could be.
Dude, there's like 2 roles where the character they got were absolutely perfect. Is like Tyrion with this guy, and Iron Man with Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Yep.
Like it's done.
Very few people could have done that role other than him. But like I said, Tom Cruise...
As cool.
Tom Cruise doing like an alternate version of it for 30 seconds wouldn't be
because
bad.
Iron Man is just a Batman ripoff.
Yes. Less
he
brooding,
made it into his own thing.
Less brooding, more playboy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has some brooding because he's an alcoholic and
Yes,
he's always like losing everything.
He's treated so offensively in the comics now. He's just they just all talk down to him and
You white cis man.
Yeah, that's basically,
is that the line?
That's basically what it is. It's like
Yay.
You wouldn't understand what it's like to be a regular. You're so privileged and everything like that. He's treated like garbage.
I
in the
recognize
comics
my
now.
privilege.
Yeah, that's what they do. So, in general, also Patrick Stewart as Professor X is a pretty damn good
I'm
casting
so excited.
So somebody said that voice. There's that voice in the trailer that says, "What is it?" Says
In what movie?
It's a trailer drop for Doctor Strange.
And it says we should tell him the truth. And I could have swore it sounded like somebody I recognized. And then the first thing I saw when I looked it up was there was an article saying it sounds like Patrick Stewart as Professor X.
That's pretty.
I'm so
awesome.
excited because like that means they're going to introduce the X-Men.
Dude, X-Men are awesome.
And if they're going to do multiverse, that means that they can bring in the Fox X-Men and not make them the standard.
Are we going to get Hugh Jackman back?
No way.
I don't think he wants to.
Damn.
I like the idea of Keanu Reeves as Old Man Logan for a single film, but they've already done that storyline. Somebody was saying Daniel Radcliffe as young Wolverine.
No.
What?
Yeah, that was what somebody said. They thought he.
No.
Well, they're also saying they're saying.
Who said that?
It was an article I read a long
You should
time
find
ago.
jail.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
To prison with you.
Are you
That's what
kidding
I'm
me?
saying. Okay. Who would he cast as new Wolverine? Dane, go.
I don't know, dude.
I
No idea.
I would say Timothy Olyphant, but he's too old.
Who's he?
He's in the show Justified, and he was the killer in Scream 2, and he's on what's that zombie show on Netflix? Not iZombie, Santa Clarita Diet.
Oh, that one? No. No.
He's got
honey.
the hair for.
He has the hair, but he's too skinny. I need a bigger
Well,
physique.
he's gonna buff up. He's the same size as Hugh Jackman. Are
Hugh
you
Jackman's
kidding me?
just gotta come back.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman needs to come back,
That's another
please.
perfect casting. If you want to talk about perfect casting, holy shit!
Bring back.
It's not as good as Robert Downey, I think.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Really?
I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like okay, put it this way. Who else could you see in that role?
Hugh
No one?
Hugh Jackman legit looks like Wolverine from the comics. That's why I want him back. I also want Halle Berry to come back as Storm.
Likely we're going to get stuck with costume accurate.
But Wolverine is inherently cooler than Iron Man. Because
Yes.
Wolverine in the cartoons that we grew up with was
Yeah.
the coolest character of all the
Yes.
X-Men. So, like, we probably like, oh, Wolverine's cool, Hugh Jackman's cool, it makes this. Iron Man was like a niche character.
Well, that's Marvel succeeded because they had to turn D-list characters into A-list characters because they sold all their popular
Who
ones.
cares
to
about
keep-
Hawkeye?
They
Nobody does. Screw him.
Ribbit, no one.
Arrow's cooler anyway. Green Arrow's cooler anyways.
That's
Minus the activism.
No, it is the arrow.
But in general, like Marvel had to take D-list characters because they sold off the rights to all their A-list characters to keep the company afloat. In the 90s, they had to sell Spider-Man to Sony, and they sold the X-Men to Fox.
That's wild.
And so all they had left were like, well, what are we going to make big? I know, Iron Man. And everyone's like, who?
Essentially.
it's-
But they did it.
They did it.
They did it.
they did
So,
it.
and then they scored with the Avengers, which arguably the fact that the Avengers became big before the Justice League is hilarious, given that the Justice League is was for many years a far more recognizable name.
That's true.
How
But
do you screw up Wonder Woman?
Dude, but the Justice League was like poor fan service. Like, Affleck is a terrible Batman, the worst Batman in history. I know you like him and you're wrong.
He is not worse than George Clooney. You're wrong.
He's equal bad.
Now you're not just wrong, you're insulting.
That's how bad Affleck is for me.
You're
like
wrong.
it was like grading on paper. Yeah,
At least
Clooney's,
you're wrong with confidence.
Gal Gadot was good as Wonder Woman.
She's really
She
They
was
could have picked I think there's an argument for someone the size of Gina Carano to play Wonder Woman.
This guy as Aquaman is ridiculous. Makes no sense.
Miracle loves it.
It's just for the ladies. That's what I was to say. It's just for the ladies.
I
Miracle.
love it because it makes Brett pissed off.
He's a gorgeous
I
man,
don't
but it
know.
makes
It doesn't make me
no
pissed off.
sense. He looks nothing like the character.
Nope.
It's like
He's not quite
he
blonde.
should be Wolverine in any event.
Yeah.
But like
He should've.
he's not.
No, he can
Aquaman.
play as Sabretooth.
I blew your mind, right?
No,
She's
Jason.
right. Sabretooth.
He
I
can
agree
play
with that
as Sabretooth and then get Hugh Jackman back, please.
He's a big burly guy. It made no sense. He was like a dude, bro. It sucked. He
but
sucks.
also, I'm really upset because now Disney has the domain for
Oh.
X-Men, so they might ruin Jubilee and Rogue.
Brett, I'm ready.
They're gonna ruin Rogue. They won't do Rogue.
I'm ready for the hottest take ever.
okay.
What?
The hottest take ever.
Okay, do it.
Khal Drogo is a terrible character, and you should feel ashamed for liking him.
Well,
He died in season 1 like a bitch.
I was always ambivalent.
Like a bitch. He died in season 1. And he was irrelevant the whole show. He was like, oh, the guy that like the beast that got converted into a sweetheart. Who cares?
He was also in the original version of Baywatch. Did you know that?
really?
He's handsome.
Oh yeah, he was
Let's
hella
get
hot.
over it.
I saw that photo of him when he was younger. Oof, him with shorter hair is hot too.
He's a beautiful man. Let's get over it. But that's it. He's beautiful. He sucks.
Come on, let him play.
He's
okay,
beautiful.
Disney, are you listening? Are you listening? So steal him from DC and basically cast him.
Yeah, put him as Wolverine or something.
No. Cast him as Sabretooth because he looks like Sabretooth with the long hair and everything. And then get Hugh Jackman back. Like, go like, come on, old man Hugh Jackman.
Dude.
We don't care.
That'd be cool.
Or who's equivalent to looking like Hugh Jackman?
You tell me.
I need to look.
Khal Drogo sucks.
Yeah,
gonna
I
say.
kind of agree with you. Also, like, good on part on Hollywood because Khaleesi was supposed to be like 13 years old in the book.
Oh,
Good
Yeah.
on them for not being pedophiles.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
Exactly. So they had to age her up because that's kind of
Thank God.
pedo-ish. But yeah, good for
that's pedo, period.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that
Yay.
on here.
Well, just tell
Yeah,
Chris.
more notes.
Okay. Well, this segment might get pulled. So, we'll just move on because I have no idea with this segment. I got the one marked. Yeah, who knows whether
Fun.
we're good. So,
Yeah, fun.
I want to. So I still say that the Jurassic World one, Dominion, was my favorite.
That one is super
of
pretty.
them. It was just like, and I've liked those. Like you said, those Jurassic Park movies, the Jurassic World movies, are inoffensive and watchable, and that's all I require from Hollywood.
I saw Jurassic Park, didn't love it that much, and so like I don't really care about this one.
Well, it's super pretty, and I think Chris Pratt. No, Chris Pratt is too blonde. I was about to say maybe he can be Wolverine, but he's already.
No way, dude. He's like cool and nice. Wolverine's
true.
like Brett should be Wolverine.
Yeah, he's already Peter Quill. I forgot that he was Peter Quill for a little bit.
Yes,
Zachary Levi.
he's already Shazam at DC. They're gonna have to steal.
Shazam.
him.
Shut up. Just steal him. Just steal him. I just want.
I don't think Zachary Levi works in that role.
Well, whatever. He can be Wolverine's son who dies.
This guy can be Wolverine, the Khal Drogo guy.
No.
You have to cut his hair.
Yeah, just do that.
No, but then he has to dye it brown and it doesn't look that good.
It'll look great. He's beautiful.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
very handsome.
Thanks for watching this clip, guys. If you want to see full episodes or follow us on social media, links are in the description below. Bye.
Bye.